Today we're going to be making the easiest enchiladas that you've ever made in your life. This is going to be a fast recipe. It's kind of a, something you would do if you're trying to save a lot of time but have a great dinner. So this is my version of beef enchiladas on the fly. So about a week ago, I made some keto beef nachos, and all I did was cut the beef recipe in half. So I used half of the beef for my nachos, and I froze the other half because I knew I was going to be making beef enchiladas this week. So let me show you what I have. All I did was defrost my beef. Now in my recipe, I had put some green peppers inside of my keto nachos. So I've got some beef peppers, some onions. I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese. This is already seasoned. All I'm gonna do is just mix it up a little bit. And I've taken some corn tortillas. Now these are the king size corn tortillas. I actually take these and I put them in a damp paper towel and I put them in the microwave for anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. So I've sprayed my pan, and all I'm gonna do at this point, move it over so you can see, is I've mixed all my ingredients together. I'm just gonna roll these up into enchiladas. I'm just gonna put them right inside of the pan. Now in my situation, I just cook for myself. Occasionally I cook for my husband, but he's on kind of a special diet. So I'm gonna roll up these corn tortillas. Now you could also use flour tortillas. I actually prefer the corn, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a pan, and if I have enough, I'm gonna make another pan to freeze. But I'm thinking I'm probably gonna use close to all of this. So let me just finish doing this, and I'll show you the next step. So I had a little bit of beef left. All I'm gonna do is kind of put that over the top. There's not really enough to make another recipe, but that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to put my cheese right over the tortillas, the enchiladas, I guess you call them. And make sure to try to get cheese on all of your enchiladas. If you need to add more, go right ahead, because it's one of the things that makes this dish so delicious is the cheese. So that looks pretty good. I just have a can of mild enchilada mix. I'm just gonna put this right over the top. Try to pour it on all of the enchiladas. Now if you have time and this isn't a quick situation, you can go ahead and make your own homemade enchilada mix. It's not difficult to do, but this is one of our time savers. So all I'm gonna do at this point is just put it in the oven. I've got an oven preheating at 350 degrees, and I'll show you how it looks as soon as it's done. So some advice that might be helpful when you're trying to save money and beat all this inflation that's going on is whenever I have an opportunity, I try to cook double. So if I'm making hamburger or chicken or what have you, I usually try to make a double batch so that I can use it for another meal. Oftentimes I freeze it. If I'm gonna make it in a day or two, I leave it in the refrigerator. But those are the things that are gonna save you money and save you time. So our enchiladas are ready, and as you can see, they've come out bubbly and delicious. They're really, really, really beautiful. Everything smells super good. I'm serving it with some Mexican rice and some fruit. So all I'm going to do is just, I think I'll take these two, is just try to keep them together the best you can. It's not easy because, I don't know, enchiladas I think are made to kind of fall apart. So I'm gonna just put them right on my plate the best I can. And I've got a little bit of the filling and the cheese that kind of overflowed a little. That's fine with me. And then I'm just going to take some lettuce. I have some lettuce here. I'm gonna put that on the side. I've just shredded it up. I've got a few tomatoes. I'm gonna put some of those right on there. I've got a few onions that I'm gonna put right over the top, like so. And then last but not least, well, it's not last, I actually have a couple of things I'm gonna do, but I have a little bit of homemade salsa that I had that I had canned, and then a little bit of sour cream. And I'm just gonna put that right on top of my enchiladas. Now, I really like sour cream, but I try to watch it. I know it's high in fat, but it's so good. So anyway, this is my enchilada dinner. I'm gonna give it a try for you, and then I'm gonna go eat my dinner, but I'm gonna just take a little taste here. I love enchiladas when they're made from corn. I much prefer them over the flour, but you can easily make these with flour tortillas as well. A little cheese there. It's probably gonna end up on my shirt, but. So good. This was like 10 minutes putting it together and about a half an hour cooking it. 15 minutes covered, the last 15 minutes uncovered at 350. Delicious dinner, everything I had on hand. Easy, easy, easy peasy. So thanks for watching. I hope you'll consider subscribing. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.